Hello again and welcome to this month's health blog. My title this month is Avoiding Friendly Fire. Now, friendly fire is a military term, an army term. It means that there is a possibility of being killed by your own side. When bullets start flying and explosives start going off, then it's dangerous. It's a dangerous place to be. And of course, there is always the chance of being blown up or killed by your own side. And the army or the military describe this as being killed by friendly fire. Now, our body is equipped with an immune system. And that immune system, which includes white blood cells, they go looking for invading viruses and bacteria which could make us sick. But because of the release or the overproduction of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, then because of the high level of these stress hormones, the immune system revs itself up and really goes looking for viruses and bacteria that simply aren't there. And so those immune system responses turn against our own tissue. And this is the cause of autoimmune diseases. In the case of rheumatoid arthritis, the target organs are the joints, and the joints start to become inflamed and swell up. In multiple sclerosis, the myelin sheath of the nerves is attacked. In psoriasis, the skin comes out in big, horrible red blotches. And in type 1 diabetes, it's the pancreas that's the target. So how does this start? Well, we all suffer injustices. Things that simply aren't fair. It's part of life. We say things like, I don't deserve this. This shouldn't have happened to me. Nobody appreciates who I am or what I do. Or I'm overworked and underpaid. Have you heard that? In other words, we feel that life is not dealing us a fair deal. We are badly treated, and we become, or we could become, resentful and bitter, and probably at times very angry. Now, if you take that as a cocktail mix, those three, resentment, bitterness and anger, you end up with hate. And hate is a very strong and powerful toxic emotion. It's as strong as love, but in the negative sense. If we have a grievance, which is a circumstance or an event that we consider unfair, we think about it, we ponder it, we meditate on it, we dwell on it. And we blame the person who's offended us. And we create what's called a grievance story. We repeat and rehearse the same thing over and over again. Well, do you know what somebody did to me or somebody said about me? We repeat it to anyone and everyone who will listen. And it helps the bitterness and resentment and the hatred and the anger to take root. And of course, more and more, our emotions become dominated and the effects of the cortisol become more apparent and the autoimmune disease developed. We basically are killing ourselves with friendly fire. And what can we do? Well, we need to stop blaming others for what they did to us and to stop the grievance from developing. Hatred is a preventable disease. Let me say that again. Hatred is a preventable disease. We can take steps. We can ask ourselves, why does this affect me so much? Why does it upset me to such an extent? It shouldn't. Or why do I keep dwelling upon what the person did to me? What we really need to do is pray and release that person, forgive them. Say, Lord, by the grace of God, I am going to let go of those pent-up emotions and I am deliberately going to forgive this person. You name the person. You pray. And then you can take a positive action to stop the grievance from taking root. It's a bit like in a garden. If you don't want the weeds to come, you plant something there that will grow, that will please you, some flowers or some vegetables or some fruit that you want to grow, and therefore the weeds don't have room to grow. You stop the grievance from taking root. You can sing, play a CD or a tape. Be thankful to God for what you have and how He's provided for you. Keep your mind active. Learn scripture. Learn chunks of scripture like Psalm 91 or other useful things from the epistles. Sing songs. Be thankful to God. And if someone offends you, then deliberately look for someone to bless. This is the antidote for an offence. Deliberately be blessing someone and loving to someone else. Go and look for someone just to do something good to. Do good instead of looking back at what happened to you. That's the antidote. Respond to somebody else in kindness. Resentment, bitterness and hate only hurt us. Let's avoid being killed by friendly fire. Think about this until next month. Avoid the friendly fire, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. God bless you.